It is 3 o'clock.
Hear ye, the mellow horns signaling the start of this week's update from CCRP, the CCRP Update. CCRP was created in 2009 as a legacy project of Procom Limited and launched in 2010 by our Executive Chair, Jean Lowry Chin, to celebrate, protect, and empower Jamaica seniors while offering many benefits. Visit our website at ccrponline.org. CCRP Update is brought to you by JNGI for the very best value and a boatload of benefits. Coming up in this week's update, we delve into the delights of poetry, fresh from yesterday's observance of World Poetry Day, and we'll be joined by fellow CCR peer, award-winning poet and educator, Mrs. Cecile Jarrett. But first, a little family business. For your financial security, our CCRP Update sponsors, BCIC, offer their amazing JNGI Silver Shield plan for auto and property insurance exclusively for CCRP members. Because they care about your safety on the road, the CCRP Silver Shield Auto Plan includes free benefits from the Jamaica Automobile Association with valet service for vehicle registration, fitness, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Help us to continue advocating for your rights and assisting seniors in need. As a CCRP member, you actively support the rights of seniors and the elderly and help with our outreach program. If you're 40 years old or over, you are eligible to join CCRP. For only $3,000 a year, CCRP opens up a world of exciting events. Members also have access to discounts of up to 30% from our over 100 discount partners. CCRP offers 3 high-value health insurance plans for local and international coverage. And CCRP members, remember to sign up for our next outing, White House, Westmoreland, where you will save a delicious fare from Osmonds and enjoy the beautiful beach, games, and laughter. Check your email and reserve your spot now. On next Sunday's program, Mr. Linford Reese, JNGI Senior Manager Distribution, will share information on the JNGI Silver Shield, the protection designed for CCRP drivers. And now to the core of this week's update. Yesterday, the world paused to applaud the literary legacy that is poetry. Now joining us is Mrs. Cecile Jarrett, an award-winning educator, poet, founder, and principal of St. Anthony's Learning Transitions. SALT! They're the salt of the earth. And she'll tell us not about that, but we're teasing her in a good way. She's a CCRP member and a recipient of our CCRP Living Legacy Awards. Today we focus on her work as a poet as we reflect on World Poetry Day, which was yesterday. Welcome and thanks for joining us, educator and communicator extraordinaire. How you do?
I am very fine, thank you, Jerry. Not in such high spirits as you, but I am good. I am an excellent octogen.
Wonderful, wonderful. Congratulations, by the way, on your multidimensional accomplishments. Please share with us a little bit about the poetry books that you've published and the awards you've received, because you've poured your heart and your skill into it, and others are joyful about it, and I imagine you're satisfied day by day by continuing to do this.
Okay, Jerry, I have published, I started writing very early in life, but I won't go way back there. Suffice it to say that I have published 2 collections. The first one is called Voices from the Shores, and it's Voices from the Caribbean Shores. It's mostly for teenagers and adults. And the second is The Right Season, and it's for children anywhere from 2 years. It's so structured that a mother can read some of the poems to her toddler from 2 years to about 12 years of age. And they were both published by iUniverse. Voices from the Shores came out it was launched in 2010, and The Right Seasons about 4 years later.
Wow, that's amazing.
And one in the making, which I really want to be a legacy project, is called Play With Me for our early childhood institutions.
Oh my gosh. Early, right across the life experience.
Yes.
But there's so many things, so many subjects one could take on. What are your poems largely about?
Voices from the Shores, about women, and their various experiences in a Caribbean context. Mothers are nurturers. Mothers carry the burden of society on them, and I know that I can be taken up to pieces with this one, but we do carry a lot. In the same way we carry that baby in our womb from inception to birth, conception to birth, then we do carry a lot for the nation, right?
Mm-hmm.
We carry the burden of providing for children. Mostly mothers do that. And sometimes we do not always find it possible to enjoy what we're doing to the fullest. And there are times when we sink under the burden, and I reflect those in my work as well, that we are carriers of burdens in the society, and that it sometimes show on us physically, and it sometimes reveals itself in our mental health. So I write about these experiences that Caribbean women have from time to time as women.
Yes,
providing for their children and providing for society. And so it's a lot about women. As the blurb says, and I won't read it now, so I will encourage people to get one from Amazon. And it's about songs, many songs that we sing when we feel burdened. You know, mothers go into singing, right?
Yes.
And so we do sing.
Yes.
And we pray. Sometimes we are on our knees. In some of the poems, you'll find a mother praying. And in some of them, you find them cussing too. Being human and to cope, the many ways in which we cope with the burdens we carry, right? So it's about women and their experiences. The right season, a collection of poems for children, show children at play, and mostly I introduce some characters, Aki, Patty, and Dumpling. If Disney could do Mickey Mouse and those, then we Jamaicans can make something of Aki, which is in our diet, Patty, and Dumpling. And Aki is a teacher. She teaches good manners and how children should behave. Patty is mischievous, and is always in rivalry with Dumpling. So there are two girls, Aki and Patty, and Dumpling is a boy, right? And he likes his belly, right? He likes his food. So children seem to enjoy that. I need to do something more to bring it to the market, to do more about it. And
I believe so.
Yes, I think I should do. I keep saying I need to bring it to life. I need to bring it to real life. Although I've been around and done some readings to different schools, especially those in which we had our literacy improvement programs some time ago.
Yes.
And also taking up on Jamaican scenes. We look at the market scene, we look at our heroes, and we write poems about them when Bogle was a child, when Nanny was a child, etc. And so make it light for children to enjoy. And they do enjoy. Both have one award-winning poem in each. There's an award-winning poem in the right seasons. It's called Birds, which I'm not reading today. And it got a JCDC silver medal in about 2008 or thereabout. And
congratulations.
Yes, and the other in Voices from the Shore, which is an experience with someone who had terminal cancer, and the caretaker had to sit up at nights and look after that person, and it's called Victory. And it got an award in 2006, I'm dated, from the International Society of Poets.
And you talk about it. Yes, congrats. As you say that, we have to make sure that people understand that you are not just doing this on a one-sided basis. You present a platform. And one of them, Poets Parade, has been a concert series to raise funds for your literacy improvement program. So you're contributing to development in so many ways, facilitating that, opening a means of expression. Tell us a bit about the outcomes of that innovation.
Okay, this innovation was it's an innovation, as you said. Ezra Millwood and I got together after we launched the literacy improvement program in schools through the the Kiwanis Club of downtown Kingston in 13 inner city schools, which we never completed. We got to about seven of them, and there was a need for fundraising, so we decided to use poetry as a platform to raise funds for the literacy improvement program in the schools, which would give the children grade 4 literacy textbooks and take them on an excursion and fund a reading competition. So the parade got off the ground. It was inaugurated in listen to me talking about 19 in 2014.
2014, yes.
Yes, under the patronage of the then Minister of Education, Reverend Ronald Thwaites. Joining me on the parade were some of Jamaica's most notable poets. We had Joan Andrea Hutchinson, we had Dr. Abrahams, we had Jean Laurie Chin of CCRP, we had a young man from St. Thomas, McDermott. It's not McDermott. His name, I can't remember his name now. His name, I think you have it. I think you have his name. McLaren.
Yes.
He has a famous poem called Breche. He recites something about breadfruit.
Randy,
man.
as I said, Breche, the Randy come to me. Yes.
And he has a Breche company now.
Church brother, you know. Church brother.
Okay.
That's another story.
So Randy and Don Woodstock and some other persons who came to the open mic. And that went on for about 4 years, up until just before COVID, when there were some changes in the club, and so because of new persons taking over, those who really believed in the LIP and the Poets Parade, that generation sort of went out, and new persons took over. And so about our last parade was in 2018, and it was under the patronage of Lorna Goodison. We were at St. George's Girls' School, where we had our last literacy improvement program, and hope to start again. We hope to start again as soon as we can find some support. Yes. And we still like to find the support through the Kiwanis Club of downtown Kingston. Actually, that program, the LIP, became what is known as their signature project, the top signature project for Kiwanians in Eastern Canada and the Caribbean. It won the prize. It became a signatory project of the Kiwanis Club. And so we have made some great gains downtown, and we measured our success in the grade 4 literacy program. Some schools went from 85%, not 85, from being in the 30s, like at St. Albans, and went right up to 85% of their children getting mastery in the literacy.
In literacy, right.
In
wonderful.
Literacy, yeah, they did literacy. I also very successful, for we spent 2 years down there at St. Michael's. And so we raised funds through Poets Parade. And it did raise a good amount of money that we handed over to a special committee in the Kiwanis Club of downtown Kingston.
Right. Just before we wrap, we'd love to get a little taste and buy. Which piece of your poetry would love to hear? Which one are you going to bless us up with today?
All right. I was thinking of two, but I chose one. The island is my mother, because the island is symbolic. It is our mother. It nurtures us. It gives birth to us. We are born in Jamaica. You're Jamaicans. And so it nurtures us with its agricultural products, the water we drink from the belly of the Blue Mountain, and so on. So I am just looking at the island as a mother. And so it's not only about Jamaica, it's Caribbean, because we have this. It was inspired when I was returning from a trip overseas and just looking at the mountains and the stillness of the mist, the clouds above Blue Mountain, and the land formation did look like a pregnant woman to me. And so I think in St. Lucia, those pitons also look like pregnant woman, like a pregnant woman with one bigger at the stomach and one smaller at the chest. So here we go.
Okay.
Long, hard years she toiled. Long, hard years she lay in the sun. Long, hard years she walk in the rain. She sit down upon the ground. Long, hard years, and have nothing to show for it. Nothing to count for it. Long, hard years, and now she's lying flat on her back. Flat like Bami presser. Still like pond water. My mother lying pon she back and can't do nothing and can't give nothing. My mother she lying flat on her back and her picnic them getting worse. What a curse! All day long them holler, Father. All day long them wrenching hunger. All day long them chanting Christ. But he dead upon Calvary cross. Him rise up and live too far, while the rock getting hotter and the sun burning hotter, and me mother open up and crack, and the picnic them does bawl, and her customers stop call. Nobody to tease her, nobody to rise her up, 'cause mama get older, and mama is much colder and is not the beloved anymore. But we still join in and we open our mouth and we sing, Jamaica, 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 land we love.
You hear that? one man audience, but it loud. Thank you so much. Bless you. Mrs. Cecile Jarrett, award-winning educator, poet, and founder of Principal St. Anthony's Learning Transitions, and much more. Thank you for your time and your generous insights. Keep well.
Thank you, Jerry, and the same to you. And RJR, thank you for
blessings.
This opportunity.
Until next Sunday at 3 for all things CCRP, visit our website, ccrponline.org, or YouTube CCRP Jamaica. Remember, soon as you touch 40, join us no lele straight away. Make a gift of it. What you say? Insights galore, networking, exciting events, dollar savings discounts of up to 30%, build connections, never feel alone. Keep informed now before retirement hits. CCRP Update was brought to you by J&GI. Contact Gallagher Insurance Brokers or J&GI for the very best value and a boatload of benefits.